I've heard a lot about the Boogie Board, and I thought it would be a great replacement for taking notes or instead of sticky notes. But how blind friendly is it? Can a visually impaired person see it? That is the question. Let's find out. Hi everyone, it's Carrie from Live Accessible, and I've been really curious about the Boogie Board for a long time. I saw one of the oldest iterations of the Boogie Board, or I don't even know if it was the Boogie Board, and it wasn't that great. It was very difficult to see, but they came out with this Boogie Board Jot 8.5 that's supposed to be 50% brighter. And this is supposed to be like a kind of whiteboard, or like instead of a piece of paper, you can just write notes on it. And so I thought that sounds really cool if a visually impaired person can see it. And so the question is, how bright is it? How much contrast is it? And it's not necessarily a regular product review, but a review from the perspective of a visually impaired person. So I'm just going ahead and going to open it up. Okay. And let's see. Right. It has some instructions in this clear plastic packing that they have, and says has some kind of sticker here. So I'm just going to take this off, and it kind of looks like a tablet. It's supposed to be 8.5 diagonal, and it has a button at the top in the middle that's supposed to be the erase button, and it's all black. It's very, very, very thin. This is super thin, and it has a kind of pen holder or stylus holder on the bottom. So let's go ahead and try to write on it. Let's see, what can I write? Ooh. Okay, there, I wrote Live Accessible, and unfortunately right off the bat I will tell you that it is definitely not dark enough, and the background is black, which is great, I love that, but the marks that the pen makes is green, and like if there's too much light or if it's in a bad angle or something, this is really hard for me to see, even though I wrote pretty big. If this was on a piece of paper using like a 2020 pen or a bold writing pen, it would be a lot easier for me to see. The marks that it makes isn't actually super thin, but it's just really not high contrast enough for me. I mean, that doesn't mean that it'll be impossible for you to see. If I make it big enough and I look closely enough, I'll probably be able to read it, but not so easily. This might be really good for somebody who doesn't want too much contrast, or doesn't want something so bright like a tablet, because when you're using a tablet, it can, like the backlight can bother somebody who's light sensitive. So maybe this could be possibly something good for somebody like that. It just has that one button, and if you press that button, it erases it. My mom, who has 20/20 vision with her glasses on, I think she does, she can drive and everything, she actually really likes it. She can see it with no problem, so if like a sighted person wanted something like this, it's definitely a good buy for them. But for me, I'm going to go back to paper and typing and just large markers and pens or something like that, and that's just easier for me to see until they get one that is a lot brighter than this, and preferably that makes white marks. That would be really cool. Alright guys, so that's it for this one. This is just a really short video, and I just wanted to share this experience with you because I've been curious, and I don't know, maybe there are some other people who are curious about the Boogie Board and haven't been able to see it in person. If you found this video interesting or helpful, give it a thumbs up below and subscribe and hit the bell for more videos on technology and products and encouragement for people who are blind and visually impaired. And don't forget to check out our Amazon shop. That's amazon.com/shop/liveaccessible, and I'll leave that link down below, and that's where you can find good ideas and good products for technology and daily living aids, and even things for low vision children. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.